There have been some absolutely magical scenes up at Mount Stromlo, where the valleys are still filled with mist, but you can see the mountains poking through them at sunrise, and it's all part of Canberra. I'm a teacher in the ACT Education Directorate and specialising in science and engineering, and at the moment I'm running a program called Science Mentors ACT, which is designed for higher achieving students. So these are kids in year 9 to 12 who produce rather extended reports, anything up to 8,000 words on their own research. When I was a kid, I fell in love with science, and I dabbled in all the different sciences, chemistry, biology, and so on, but it was astronomy that grabbed my imagination. I remember going up to the 74-inch dome up at Mount Stromlo and looking through the window at the telescope, and I remember thinking it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Here we are 50 years later, and I built a teaching observatory literally down the road, and so sometimes things come full circle. I think that's nice. One of the advantages of coming to Canberra is being supported by the Canberra community. It is, in our opinion, the best city in Australia. It is just a wonderful place to live. Fortunately, Canberra has also been very, very good to us. I didn't know that I was going to be able to build this program for Canberra at the time, but it's possible largely because we have such wonderful science and educational institutions. The whole environment is much more flexible than it is elsewhere in Australia. For a relatively small investment of time, of money, of equipment, we can inspire kids who are going to turn into the scientists and engineers who will truly make a difference. It is possible to undertake programs that are perhaps a little bit different, and given that freedom and given that support, we've been able to do some remarkable things for the kids.